All right, guys, we're right here doing a granite countertop. We are at the beginning phase. We've got our setup. Um, this is the first time it's being done. Has this ever been done?
No.
Never been done. So this is the first time since 2005. So I'm gonna scan over, show you. So we did just one section just as a test point, so she can see the difference. And if you look right here, you can see more clarity in the stone by the way the light is shining. Now they're moving some stuff on the counter over here, and then I've got my audience over here. He's not happy about all the movement. So this is the counter over here, and as you can see, the light and the density of the countertop is not the same as the one over here. Let me pan back over here, and you'll see the difference. You see how much shinier that is. So, and it's a lot smoother. So we're actually getting ready to clean this top portion here, and we're going to give you a piece of that. We're going to give it a nice scrub, and then we're going to polish it and then seal it. All right, so this is Kevin, Truman Steamers. Just wanted to come here right quick and just give you a brief introduction of what we're doing, and we'll give you some tidbits as we go. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, so we've got a view of this part of the counter here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and scrub this, and that way you can see it better. So if you give me 1 second, we'll get set up, and then we'll come right back. All right, guys, we're back. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and do a scrub. So I'm going to come a little bit closer. If you look a little bit over here, it goes all the way around, but I'm going to start here so you can actually see the process here. Not able to zoom in, so I want you to be able to see more so what I'm doing and how the process starts. So we've got a scrub, which is actually going to open up the pores of the granite. Right now I'm using Stone Pro's system, and there's so many different other systems that you can use. I just like this system. So you don't have to put a whole lot on there, for the simple fact that I found this out the hard way, is it will actually splatter. So if you look, I've got tape around the back so that we don't get splatter. There's actually another part of the counter over here, which you'll see a little later. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of spread it out. This way it's spread out on the counter, and we can get a good portion of it scrubbed so it does not splatter. So in this case, a little bit goes a long way. So we're going to do a 3x3 section by section. And what we're doing is we're just scrubbing the counter. Actually, I'm up a little bit higher. And what we're going to do is, what I like to do is do it in increments. So I'm going to go and scrub the whole counter. We're just starting here for the camera purpose so that you can actually see the difference. I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit. All right, guys, we're back, and we're at the second point. We've already scrubbed the counter. Now we're at phase 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a polish here. Doesn't take much, very little, spreads a lot. We're going to use our hog's hair, and what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of spread it out, and then we're just going to varnish it in. Now at this rate, we're going to have a little bit more, not very much. We're just going to varnish it until you see it disappear. And we're going to go through the whole counter doing this in section by section. And what it's going to do is bring that color back out in that counter. takes very, very little, not much at all. Make sure we don't see it anymore. Alright guys, stay tuned for the next phase. We're going to go ahead and complete the counter, and then we're going to go to the next step. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we are on to the third phase, and what this is going to do here, let's see if we can, what this is going to do is actually make the patina in the stone come out more. So when we put that final finish, it's going to make the stone stand out that much more. Give me 1 second here. Let me get my measuring. Now you can do it with your fingers, but this stuff is black and it will really show. So you don't take much, just a little bit, because it's actually going to varnish in the stone. We're going to take a little bit here, and you want to keep it wet, but not so wet. We're just going to take and we're just going to kind of spread that around a little bit here in the section here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to polish it until it varnishes so we don't see it anymore. And we're just going to keep on moving. And I'm doing a 1x3 section. So this way we spread it. I don't want to do it too fast. And we're going to see it slowly varnish in the stone, so you don't see it anymore. See here, I want you guys to get a different angle, so we're going to bring you over here. I'm going to sit you back here. Alright guys, so I'll give you a bit taste of what it looks like here. We're going to try to angle the camera so you'll kind of get an idea of how the countertop is looking and from where we started. Okay, so we're going to start back down here. We're going to finish here and just come around. We wanted you guys to see the difference. And you can see the light, see the way the light is shining and everything's thrown back. And so that's what you want to see. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll give you more. All right, guys, we're at the fourth phase, which is the seal. So we're actually sealing the counter now. We are just spreading it evenly with the applicator. And what this is going to do is it's going to pull in as much as it can, and then whatever we don't get, we're just going to wipe away. And then we'll go to the final phase, which is the finish and touch. So stay tuned. All right, guys, just like everything, you add that finish and touch, and we're about to do that right now. And what we're using is a lamb's wool pad, which is going to soak it up. So basically, we're just going to lightly spread it until it varnishes in the stone. And that's going to give it that finishing touch. And with that finishing touch, it's not going to allow any fingerprints or anything on the stone. It's just going to keep that nice shine and give it that touch. Let's get you a better view here. Give it that finishing touch. All right. And we're going to continue to do this throughout the whole counter. We're just enough, not a whole lot. We spread it out. And then we're just going to give it that finishing touch. We're going to buff it out. And just give it that pow. And we're just giving it that finishing touch. With a nice shine. Doesn't take much. And we're going to continue to do this throughout the counter until we get all of it. Alright guys, it's been a pleasure. I thank you so much for watching my video. And we will reconvene on the next job. So let's give you a little preview here. We're going to switch the screen here so you can see a little different angle. All right, here we go. We're going to finish in touch. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll show you the final finale momentarily. But we thank you for watching. We're just going to continue on and we're going to finish off the rest of it. And then we'll go from there. Alright, stay tuned. Alright guys, we come to the part that I love and I enjoy, and that's the finish. So let's check it out. We're going to show you from one side to the other. So this is where we started. And then we came over. We did this last here. Look at that. And bam. Look at that. And all we got to do now is just take off the tape and drape. And the whole purpose of the tape and drape is to protect the counters because things will slide back. What we did here is we used a barrier so that will stop a lot of the slinging. But oh my goodness, customer can't get over it. Now she don't want to put nothing on it. She don't even want to use the kitchen. And they've been in this house since 2005. Have never done this service, and she is blown away. All right, guys, so we're going to pack it up and call it a day. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Wow, guys, I am blown away with the way this came out. If you just look, it is beautiful. The way the light shines on it, wow. Customer cannot believe it. She's blown away. Wow. We'll have to excuse the stove there. That's next to be clean.
No, you stay outside. It's good, bud.
Thank you, thank you.